I let the AI control my meals and workout plans for 48 hours. It got weird. Usually I don't track and I don't follow meal plans. So I gave ChatGPT a task to create a meal plan for body recomposition, mainly for losing fat while also preserving the muscle mass. I provided my height, weight and activity level, and it gave me the plan that cuts approximately 500 calories out of my maintenance and keeps the protein intake high. So first we've got the breakfast, and compared to what's coming later, it's kind of a standard one. However, to me it looks a bit weird. I would usually eat either oats or scrambled eggs. But here we go. For me it would be too much for an early breakfast, but it's a weekend so I guess it's fine. Do I look like I'm going to the gym? No. Am I going there? Yes. But first, the most exciting part of this morning. Coffee. Or is it really? It told me I can have either black coffee or tea for breakfast. And I thought, why not having both? But the thing about me is that I don't really like black coffee. I would usually order something with milk. And of course, those delicious pastries are looking right at me. Oh no. Black coffee, drinkable, but absolutely not my thing. Not my thing. Just had my black coffee, no milk, no pastries, and probably that's good. Because I currently live in Northern Norway, and here, if you dare to eat something outside, the seagulls may just come after you. Because unlike some other countries where seagulls are very polite, here we have the flying monstrosities that may just attack you without you even noticing. Okay, so was it a valid justification for not eating a pastry outside? But normally, even though I prioritize nutrient-dense foods, I don't really track. So I may just grab a pastry when I'm drinking my coffee. So I thought I'm gonna just hit the gym, right? However, weather got so nice and they promised rain the whole day. So now I'm just like walking around, getting my steps in. Remember that your need, non-exercise activity, is not less important than your exercising. Today I'm kind of more flexible, it's a weekend, and on purpose I made this video on the weekend, because otherwise I would never stick to such a plan. It's time for a snack. And according to this meal plan, I'm supposed to drink 1 scoop of whey protein, which I, of course, didn't have at home. Yes, I'm talking about fitness, and I don't have protein powder at home. Weird people also have right to be present on YouTube. So I had to buy this drink instead, and I ate it with nuts that came with the Greek yogurt. If you've seen a video of mine before, you might think that I only eat vegetables. But to be honest, those shells are just the most photogenic. That's the secret. So I just got back. I did a little shopping to avoid doing it in the evening. Still, I haven't found a couple of ingredients, so I will have to come back to the store. Now it's time for lunch. So one of the things I needed for lunch is brown rice. And I realized that I don't have it at home, so I had to come up with more creative solutions. Like buckwheat. Have you ever heard of buckwheat? Sounds like Buckbeak from Harry Potter. And very delicious. Okay, so that's a second attempt of getting to the gym. Hopefully successful. So now guys, you've got 3 attempts to guess which day is today. Yes, it's a leg day. And of course, squats on the program. No, I hate squats. I absolutely hate squats. I haven't done them for like ages, especially with the barbell. And 2 types of squats in one program. Are you kidding me? No, I'm rejecting this. But what I absolutely liked is the core finisher in the end. I love mixing core and leg day. Perfect. So I'm done with the workout, and I have to confess, even though typically I have like 2 lower body, 2 upper body trainings per week, I haven't done a leg workout in like a month. So today I just felt so weak during my leg session. But well, we're coming back to the leg workouts. So it's time for the dinner, and apparently I have to cook a sweet potato. The thing about me is that I don't like potatoes. But if I'm gonna exchange too many things, this video kinda won't make sense anymore. So even though it's not the preferred thing, we're gonna go with it. Now it's time to meet a friend and absorb some sunset lights. Honestly, I think today's meals were pretty standard, but I'm both excited and scared by what I will have to cook tomorrow. Okay, so this day is supposed to be low carb. I usually don't really cut on carbs, but it's gonna be a fun experiment. And now I'm on my way to get another black coffee. Well, a nice bonus, I walked like 18k steps yesterday. That was so unexpected. While standing in line, it's a good strategy to look out of the window instead of looking at pastries. Probably the pastries will still be observing you, but today is not mutual, unfortunately. And I guess this day is no longer so low carb. So I just had like a 2-hour tanning session while also editing the video. I really like such multitasking. On a side note, have you ever noticed how much time we are spending standing in lines, waiting for something? And this time can be used very productively if you are, for instance, a creator and need to do something on your phone. It may sound like an insignificant thing, but it actually saves you a lot of time. So now I'm going to make something that I literally never eat. Cauliflower rice. Wish me luck. So it's time for the workout. And I guess by principle of elimination, you can guess what day is today. Otherwise, you still have 3 attempts. So we start in the upper body day with some pull-ups, which I'm trying to get better at. And I also added some negative pull-ups, which I find to be one of the best exercises for the pull-up journey, actually. This exercise really helped me to progress, but the trick is that you have to do it very slowly. There were also some bicep curls and tricep push-downs at the end, pretty standard, but I shamelessly decided to skip them because the gym was already closing. And to be honest, I also did some negative pull-ups, which were not on the menu. Hands up if your evening looks like this. That's zucchini noodles. I have actually heard of them, but have never tried. And today, it becomes the reality. I am trying the zucchini noodles. To be honest, this is less scary than cauliflower rice, and that one did not disappoint me. So this one won for sure. Okay, so it was a very weird experience in general, because usually I don't follow any meal plans. My first impression of this whole thing was that I was just spending too much time cooking. Usually, if I cook a dinner, I cook several portions and I would eat the same the next day. And for lunch, I would usually order something from the work cafeteria. Otherwise, there were a lot of interesting dishes. For instance, the zucchini noodles. I have never tried them before. I will be trying them again. I really like them. And also typically, I would get some extra calories from ordering like cappuccino or latte instead of the black coffee. And this was the one thing I was really missing during those couple of days. I think that technically, I could also cut slightly less calories. But in general, the meal plan was okay. And the workouts were a lot of basic compound exercises, and of course I couldn't resist switching up a couple of things. Remember that you always have a lot of choices around your meal plan, and there are multiple ways of staying healthy. I wish you a nice day, a great week, an awesome year, and we see each other in the next videos.